Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 2 of this Arsenal PES 2020 Master League series. Thank you for all the love and support you provided on episode 1. Comments were great, a lot of likes, a lot of views. I'm really grateful, guys. Honestly, thank you so much for all your support on the channel recently, and welcome to those of you that have followed me on other social media channels such as Twitter and Instagram as well. Today, what we're going to be looking to do is play the final 2 International Champions Cup games so we can complete pre-season. We've got 2 group games left, of course, and depending on how we get on in those will depend on whether we have any more pre-season games. We do, of course, have Champions League qualifying to do. We're not in the competition yet. We've obviously got to get through, and I think we're facing Danish side. Is it Midtjylland? I think they're a Danish club. I'm not really sure. Chelsea played them about 5 or 6 years ago in real life, and even Torres scored a hat-trick, I think, so they can't be that great. But I've been reading through the comments and made some adjustments to the sort of listed players that we are interested in. Nathan Ake was a name that come up. Really like the idea of signing him, just 24, quite highly rated as well. And I said I wanted to bring in a centre-back, so he is an option. Quite a few of you said Wilfried Zaha would be a realistic signing, so we're going to try and make that happen because I want a winger. And also in terms of centre-backs, Jonathan Tah of Leverkusen, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, was a suggested option as well. And again, he's very young, just 23. So we'll be looking to get those deals done. First, though, Wilfried Zaha will be the main target, so we will be putting in a bid for him. And we can see, if I press the right trigger here, affection, and I think that means how likely or how much the player wants to join your club. And you see Wilfried Zaha is the highest, along with Ferran Torres on this list here. Tells you when their contract ends, tells you their overall rating, their weekly salary. Of course, we've got the budget to do that. It would be expecting a pay rise coming to Arsenal, and the market value. So what we're going to do is begin transfer negotiations. I'm going to up that transfer fee. I'm going to offer him quite a hefty pay rise on a 2-year deal. He wants a release fee in there. I'm happy to have a release fee, but it says here, the sporting director's comments, it looks as though you might have rubbed him up the wrong way by raising the release fee. So he wants it in here, but if I'm going to sign a player for 42 million, the last thing I want is a 44 million release clause, because I'm not buying him to make a £2 million profit. I want it to be high. So maybe in order to appease him, we're going to have to offer him a little bit more money. Maybe a cheeky appearance fee. Definitely a goal bonus. I'm happy to offer him those. I can't see us scoring many goals in general, let alone Wilfried Zaha. And a small win bonus as well. Not really too familiar with the negotiations on PES, but I'm going to submit this offer. I don't think Palace will accept it. I'm going to actually up it to 46 mil. Club is resistant on parting with one of their key players, so we're going to have to offer a lot, but I'll submit that. Wait for feedback from Crystal Palace. Going into the second International Cup game, a wholesale amount of changes, if that even makes sense. We've got Leno in goal, but Callum Chambers and Rob Holding are going to be the centre-back pairing. Tierney and Maitland-Niles will be the full-backs. Then we've got Willock, Guendouzi, Ceballos in the cam role. Mesut Ozil wide on the left, Nelson wide on the right, and Aubameyang playing through the middle. I want to see how effective he is in that striker position. Playing in our away kit then. I like this kit. I like this yellow kit a lot. I'm a big fan of yellow kits. I have absolutely no idea why. Dortmund, Chelsea's away kit from last year. Just a big fan. Less talking, more concentrating, kids. Corner ball to Fiorentina. Early warning signs already. Not too worried about the pre-season results though. I must stress that. I'm more worried about the Champions League qualification that we've got coming up. This is just to have a look at what players and get a feel for them. See which ones I like. And then, obviously, it'll give us a better idea when we go into the first game, the first competitive game of the season, what my starting 11 will be. Cross comes in, cleared away. Oh, nice touch from David Luiz. Ceballos turns. Here's Mesut Ozil. Finds Alba. Looking to turn. Defender right on his tail, but he lifts it over the top. Maitland-Niles making a forward run. Tempted to hit that. Instead, I'll pull it back, though. Oh, they got in each other's way. You idiots. Guendouzi's there. He loses out. That was a mess. That was a mess. Ball played into the feet of the striker. He's turned well. Challenge comes in. It's a good one. Ball ricochets loose. We didn't clear it. Something I've got to get used to. On FIFA, I always pass the ball out from the back. On PES, you've just got to get rid. Because like I said before in the last game, you will be punished. And it's 1-0 Fiorentina inside 20 minutes. So remember, this is not our first team. And here, I just had the opportunity to clear it. There. But we took too long. Pickpocketed. And good finish. Oh, don't give me that kind of luck. Good save from Leno. Hints of a penalty appeal there. I did take him out, but he did get the shot away. So I'll see why the ref didn't give it. But passing our way out from the back, we get into trouble again. This is something I've got to change quickly, very quickly. This is a behaviour I literally have to change now. Otherwise, we're going to be punished. It's Pedro again. 2-0. 2-0. Only myself to blame. Leno's fuming with me. Here's Maitland-Niles running forward. Aubameyang looking to make a run. He makes a run. He's onside. There's absolutely no one in the middle. Aubameyang gets to the byline. Oh, wow. That nearly crept in the near post. We've got ourselves a corner. And we were dangerous from headers in the very first game that we played. We scored 2 goals from headers. Corner comes in. This time it's headed away. No danger whatsoever. Can we win possession back? No, in fact. Fiorentina are looking to hit us on the break. If they get a third, there really will be no way back. Getting dragged out of position. Maitland-Niles is going to go across here to take out Chiesa, hopefully. That'll do. That'll do. Tierney will intercept that. Aubameyang makes a run. Tierney looking to find him. Does find him. Alba! Oh, what a save. What a save. Go on, Mesut. Be strong. Be strong. It's not really his strength, is it? Ironically. Half time. 2-0. Not good, but 2 goals that could have been avoided. This is just a case of habit and behaviour. So as we head into the second half, quite a few changes. I've changed to a formation that isn't used much anymore, but used to be very popular. That's the 4-4-2. Because I want Aubameyang and Lacazette playing as a front pairing to see how well they link up together. Pepe's come on as well on the right-hand side. There's some other changes in terms of substitutions as well. Here's that link-up play that I was talking about. Oh, very nearly. Very, very nearly paid off immediately. Off the inside of the post. You can't come much closer to scoring. Already, though, we look a lot more comfortable. I don't know what the keeper's up to there. Aubameyang makes a run. Mesut looks to find him. Is he offside there? Fiorentina coming forward. Got defending to do here. Need to press on the edge of the box. Oh, wow. That was a chance. That was a great bit of build-up play as well. I literally did not know what to do there. I was trying not to drag people out of position. Where did David Luiz go? Oh, Rob Holding went down there. You see him fall over in the box? Created a bit of space. And luckily, the shot was awful. Switch the play. It's nicely done. Here is Kieran Tierney. Going to run forward with it. Into the feet of Aubameyang. Nice little touch. This is better build-up play. This is what you have to do to break down the defence. Here's Pepe. Back inside. Aubameyang. Round the corner. Oh, the back heel didn't quite come off. If it did, that would have been a brilliant team move, and we would have had a great chance of getting back into this one. We do continue our build-up play. I'm tempted to hit this with Mesut. I'm going to hit this with Mesut. Oh, it's very close. Unlucky. Win that header, please. Thank you. Since changing the formation, by the way, we have looked so much more comfortable. Obviously, the opposition that you're playing against is going to differ every time, so some formations will work in some games. Others won't. Here's Tierney. Attempted to cut back. I have cut back. Should have just put that in the box, I think. Here's Guendouzi. Chance to hit it. Finds Pepe. Don't be out-muscled. He's not. He hasn't been out-muscled. He's hit the shot. Wow, that was flashing wide of the post. It was very close. He scored, obviously, in the last game. But that one flashes wide. 2-0 still to Fiorentina. 15 minutes remaining. 2 minutes of time to be added, so the game is gone. The most disappointing thing about this performance is the goals we conceded were avoidable personal mistakes. Can Aubameyang get on the end of this loose ball here? No, he can't. But yeah, this is what pre-season is for, to iron out those kind of things, get rid of the rustiness, and make sure that when you come to competitive games, you are ready and prepared. It's Fiorentina 2, Arsenal 0 as they clap the travelling fans. So that's what the group looks like, and as I said before, I'm not actually that worried. I'd actually prefer to go out at the group stage because I don't want to continue in this pre-season. Yes, there might be a bit of prize money up for grabs, but we've got bigger things going on in terms of Champions League qualification, and that's where our mind is. That's where the focus needs to be because we can't afford any mistakes in those games. So we've had a message from the sporting director in regards to our Wilfried Zaha offer, and it says he has declined, not Palace. Wilfried Zaha has declined our offer and we won't be able to sign him. He's a team player that Palace can't afford to lose and will need to be at the top of our negotiating game to sign a player with such a key role at the club. Does that mean we can go back in for him? Or does that mean we've just lost out and we need to turn our attentions elsewhere? At this time, I can't go back in for him. So maybe we have to just progress and wait a little while. That's generally what happens before you can go back in for the same player. The reason being, offer was rejected. Not by Zaha, by Palace, because he's got too much of an important role at the club, which is kind of what we expected. That being said, I am not just going to sit here and wait for things to happen. We need to go out and make stuff happen and we need to improve our squad. Now, we are going with, or for, Nathan Ake here. You see his market value is about 33 mil. I'm going to go in for 43.53. Actually, I'm going to back out for a minute because I believe he's got a release clause. Market value is that. How do I see if he's got a release clause? Did it say there? Release fee. 43.5 million is his release fee. And 33 is his market value. So for 10 million more, 10 million above market value, we can actually get Nathan Ake. and we'd completely skip Bournemouth out of the equation, and the negotiation would just happen between us and the player. So I think that's a bargain. I am going to offer that with a cheeky little pay rise for Nathan. 2-year contract. We'll stick a release fee of £50 on there, and we'll give him a cheeky win and a cheeky clean sheet bonus. Let's see what he says to that. We know the offer is going to be accepted. We're just waiting for the player. While we're at it, we're going to go in for Jonathan Tah as well, just to make sure we've got all our options open. But the club is resistant in parting company with one of their key players. Negotiations will be an uphill struggle, so I'm going to offer 57, and I'm going to offer quite a big weekly salary just to see if we can get this over the line. Obviously, I'm not going to have a release fee for less than what we paid. I'll give him a cheeky clean sheet bonus as well, but we'll go in for negotiations here with Leverkusen as well, just to keep both options open. Both options are open. For our last pre-season game, I'm trying something a little bit different. We're taking on Inter Milan. I say it's our last season game. I think if we win this, we actually go through in the group stage. But we're going with like a 5-3-2 formation. We've got Lacazette and Aubameyang up top together. But this is similar to what Antonio Conte used to play at Chelsea. But we've got 3 centre-backs in Holding, David Luiz and Socrates. We've got Kolasinac on the left and then Bellerin on the right. They're kind of wing-backs. So we've got 3 central defenders, 2 wing-backs that are going to be responsible for getting up and down the wing. Torreira and Xhaka holding, with Özil kind of floating with the 2 strikers. Let's see how we get on with this formation against what is a decent, very decent attacking Inter Milan side. Lukaku, we know all about, of course, from his time in the Premier League with Chelsea, Manchester United, West Brom, Everton. He's had a number of clubs. Never scored a Premier League goal for Chelsea. Always got sent out on loan and did okay wherever he went. Cool, good save from Leno there. Yeah, he did okay wherever he went, but obviously his best spell, I think, has been at Manchester United, where he did bang goals in, but never really settled, in my opinion. He's difficult if you're a fan of the club, and Lukaku is your striker. For some reason, it's just very difficult to take to him, and I don't know why. Socrates going forward here. Plays it to Aubameyang, who slips as he shoots. That was a chance. End-to-end stuff in this game so far. Real opportunity there. I don't know what he was doing running like that out of defence. That's when it's better to have the training set as like build-up play. But if Aubameyang had kept his foot in, we go 1-0 up there. Oh, what a cross. What a cross. Bit of defending. Granit Xhaka does brilliantly. Absolutely brilliantly. Of course, playing for Inter Milan today is Alexis Sanchez. Have to keep our eyes and tabs on him. We know he's dangerous on his day. Just didn't have quite enough days for Manchester United anyway. It was really good for Arsenal. Lukaku hits it, Leno with the save again. But yeah, Sanchez leaving Arsenal was probably his biggest mistake. He was settled there, he was good. They should have kept him. I know at times his attitude wasn't great, but he could deliver in the big games. Lukaku there coming close to giving into the lead. Oh, good challenge from Torreira. Ball is played into Lacazette. Looks for Aubameyang, strike partner, tight angle, no other option. What a save. First of all, what a hit. What a bit of link-up play. It's the referee up to ears. Is he given a penalty? Because these Inter Milan players look absolutely fuming. I know he was caught late, but I still got the shot away. And obviously I've turned commentary off because I don't want 2 people talking at once. Lacazette, he's given a free kick for that. He has given a free kick for that. Who should take this? Let's have a look at our set-piece takers. Granit Xhaka is the favourite. I think this is close enough for Mesut to try and dip one up and over the wall. I haven't watched the free kick tutorials, but a lot of free kicks have been scored against me online. Can we get it up and over the wall? We can! Just wide of the mark. That was close. Let's have a look at the replay. You see, just didn't... Oh, man. Oh, it's great build-up play. Great build-up play. It's Alexis Sanchez. Oh, look at that skill. Puts the ball into the box. Lukaku heads it into the side netting. No need to panic. But great build-up play from Inter. Look at this football. Short, sharp passing. Really good one-touch stuff. Sanchez here. Lovely piece of skill. Completely dummy. Cross comes in and Lukaku should do better. Approaching half-time. Maybe time for one last opportunity. Well, who's that player with loads of space out there? Doesn't matter if the pass is going to be that bad. So half-time whistle goes. Inter 0, Arsenal 0. Not the most eventful of friendlies. This has been quite a tough competitive game. So just the one change at the break. Lacazette comes off. It's replaced by Pepe. Pepe is playing now as like a second supporting striker. So slightly behind Aubameyang, just to see if we can bridge that gap sort of between the midfield and the attack. Pepe looking to run with the ball into space and feed it through to the pace of Aubameyang. That's the plan. Let's see if it works. Inter coming forward. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, great tackle from Hector Bellerin. He timed that perfectly. Now the counter-attack could be on. Aubameyang lays the ball back. Going to get it back. Here he turns. Bellerin continuing his forward run. And Bellerin's got pace. Got Pepe lurking. Pepe. Little touch back. Wasn't great. Shouldn't have done that first time maybe. Here's Mesut Ozil. Might try and finesse one. Got that all wrong. Lukaku making a run. Inter coming forward. Well marshalled. Although that is a bit of ricochet. Oh, another great tackle. Good defensive work there. That's much better. And now we can counter-attack. Kolasinac bringing the ball forward on this left-hand side. Got the pace to keep going. He can cut in as well and narrow the angle. I'm tempted to hit that. No one's really making the run. Could have played it. Should have played it. Now I feel like I've lost all momentum in this attack, but we will keep possession and not rush it. Here's Pepe. Pepe into the box. Pepe, no one's closing him down. The shot comes in and it was saved. Could have maybe cut that back, but I just had the space and thought it would be best to get the shot away. Maybe in hindsight would have been better to cut it back to one of the lads waiting in the box, but we win possession back. Torreira bringing the ball forward. He's been closed down by someone with a lot of pace. Lukaku getting late in this game. Oh, well intercepted. No, you have not given a free kick there, referee. Surely. Oh, free kick to us. Well, play on then. We had the advantage. We could have built an attack, man. Oh, great work from Kolasinac. We look solid defensively today, by the way. That is one thing I must add. Although we look very tired out there. We have played a lot of games in quick succession with the same players as well. We haven't got the biggest of squads in terms of quality and depth, but we will use what we've got. Is there time for one last attack? Moving the ball forward quite nicely. Being very patient, moving it quickly, making it difficult for Inter to get a challenge in. Torreira. Just waiting for the right time to strike. Here we go. Ball is moved out wide. Touch. Delivery. Aubameyang's in there. It's headed away. Ball comes out to Torreira. I want to hit that, but don't be tempted to shoot. Instead, try and work it. I should have hit it. I should have been tempted to shoot. Counter-attack could be on. Let's take it out. Give a free kick away. That would be a very tactical foul because Politano here for Inter got the wrong side of Rob Holding. Getting players back into stoppage time, of which there'll be 1 minute. Can we continue our solid defensive work right to the death? We've got a chance to hit this. The shot comes in. It's blocked. Hoofed clear so we don't give the ball away. Referee's still playing. We've played like added minutes of added minutes. Not sure why. Not sure why. Ref. Kick it away. Ref. Getting angry here. Smash that clip. Ref! 1 minute. It's the 97th minute, man. Ref! What is going on? You blow it now. Oh, cheers. 0-0. Fuming about that, but solid defensive display. Just not quite clinical enough in front of goal. Got to pick the opposition defence apart a little bit better. But that does obviously mean, well, I don't know why we're celebrating like we've won the game. We haven't. Celebrating a 0-0 draw, lads. Rein it in. So we finished the group on just 2 points. That is a little disappointing. We did, however, score 2 goals, concede 4, so I got over to -2. But defensively, seemed to be good in that last game. But is that the right formation for us to play every week? I'm not so sure. Now, in pre-season chapter 2, we've got a little cutscene here. We're sitting in the changing room with the coaching staff, and they're saying it's a shame that Nelson wasn't able to showcase his talents out there. And I've said I don't believe he's ready for the limelight yet. I kind of agree, I must say. Let's see if we've had any further action in terms of our negotiations. Nathan Ake, Jonathan Tah. So his return to been finalised. He's demanding a low contract release fee because he may have his eye on his next club. Negotiations with Tah have broken down because the offer was rejected. They kind of thought that would be the case. However, Nathan Ake, you can see, that's what we offered. Current weekly salary. He wants a release fee of 50 mil. That's okay for me. I mean, 7 mil if someone wants to just come in and buy him for 7 mil. He's going to be a squad player because we've got David Luiz, Socrates as well. But I think Ake would be better backup options than what we've currently got, such as Chambers and Holding. I think Ake is the better of those. So I am going to accept these terms and bring him in just 10 million more than his market value, like I said. Weekly salary of 58,000. That is not too bad. But still leave us enough budget to try and sign somebody else, such as a winger. So I'll wait and see what the scouts come back in at. But in terms of signings, Nathan Ake is going to be our first signing of this Master League series. Thank you to the guy who suggested him in the comments. He is now one of our own. And here he is, arriving, suited and booted, Nathan Ake. We've got a lot of players, by the way. with absolute rascal haircuts. We've got David Luiz, we've got Guendouzi, we've got Nathan Ake now. It's all getting very confusing. They've all got amazing barnets, but he's meeting the press. We're going to welcome him now as an Arsenal player. He looks happy enough, doesn't he? Let's see what's said in this conference. There's the customary photo, posing with the chairman. Contract's been signed, deal's been agreed. He joins the club. First, a shout out to all you Arsenal supporters out there. Thank you. I'm very grateful for getting the chance to come here and play. We're happy to have you, Nathan. See everybody at the ground on match day. Yes, you will. Got a little fist pump as well. Cheeky little photo in the background as well. News article. How do I look at transfers? I want to see what other transfers have happened. Transfer market news. There we go. Let's see what's happening. And can I sort it by price? I certainly can. Whoa, Richarlison goes to Bayern Munich for £58.5 million. You've got Munir joins Liverpool for 44 from Sevilla. Nathan Ake is the third biggest transfer that's happened so far, joining us from Bournemouth. You've got Kessie joining Liverpool. Liverpool have been busy bolstering their squad in the transfer market. Lucas Digne joins Bayern Munich as well, another club that have also been busy. Seem to be raiding Everton for some reason. That's two of Everton's key players joining Bayern Munich. You've got Saliba, Shakosha, another one for Liverpool. Lazio goalkeeper. Pretty sure he's going to be a backup to Alisson though, so a lot of money for a backup goalkeeper. Other clubs, Ruben Vinagre from Wolves to Marseille. God knows how you pronounce that. Valencia making signing. Liverpool signing Amavi as well. But other than that, Liverpool signing Jesus Navas. 34-year-old Jesus Navas. What are Liverpool doing? They are just going absolutely crazy. They're doing a City. Cardinal from Nice, a goalkeeper, joins Spurs. Again, I expect he's probably going to be a backup player. Divock Origi joins Galatasaray on loan. Man, Diogo Costa, not Diego, got confused there. I was like, someone's picked up Diego for £2.3 million. They are having a laugh. Gazzaniga follows Kieran Trippier out of Tottenham to Atletico Madrid. Other than that, some deals that you probably don't really care about that much. And that is where we're going to end episode 2, guys. Again, thanks so much for your support. The links to my social media channels, if you want to if you want to follow me, are down in the description below. Would massively appreciate it. But we've signed our first player, Nathan Ake. He joins the squad. We're going to wait for the scouts to get back on wingers. Please leave your winger comments down below as well. If you want us to go back in for Zaha, I am more than happy to do that. I don't like this rumour about Aubameyang to be transferred. That is not going to happen, I can assure you. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you in episode 3.